call this meeting to order, 6 a.m. All right, please. I'm sorry, 6 p.m.
You don't need all that.
Wishful thinking. All right, please call the roll.
Mr. Wilson.
Here.
Ms. Jamison.
Present.
Mr. Lidniski.
Here.
Mr. Rivera. Mr. Hurst.
Here.
Ms. Lucero. Here. And Mr. Daniel.
Here. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Staff reports. City Manager, anything for tonight?
We do have one thing that we'd like to add to the staff report, and I'm going to turn it over to Chief Whitten. Okay.
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council and citizens. My name is Tom Whitten, Chief of Police. I just wanted to take a quick moment to recognize one of the recent accomplishments of one of our detectives, Tyler Ziegler. If he can come to the front really quickly. And I'll make it quick. So you may have heard me talk about TCOL before. TCOL is the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, and they're the state's regulatory arm overall police department. So there's 2,800 law enforcement agencies in Texas. There's over 81,000 cops. They handle everything from initial licensure to regulation to censorship. They can pull your license. They can suspend it, revoke it, whatever. They kind of manage everything that we do. Well, yearly, annually, they have an awards committee or an awards ceremony. And this particular year, one of our supervisors, Drake Hawkins, nominated Tyler Ziegler in the category of public service for his work online solicitation of minors. He aggressively pursued and assisted prosecuting all those offenders involved in that kind of activity. We sent the application packet to the state. They reviewed the nomination packet at the state level. The awards committee actually elevated that award to the category of personal achievement, and they unanimously approved Tyler as the recipient. So we were notified of this 2 weeks ago. Internally, we recognized him with the Chief's Award, and then last week in these actual chambers, State Rep Pat Curry was here. He gave Tyler a flag that flew over the Capitol, and he's going to be recognized formally on June 26th in Austin at the Capitol in the House of Representative chambers. And I just wanted to say in closing that, to put it in perspective, like I kind of mentioned, Tyler was selected out of more than 2,800 police departments and more than 81,000 peace officers as the recipient of the personal achievement category. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Staff reports?
Any other questions on the staff reports from any council members? Okay.
Okay, at 6:03, we will recess work session and convene regular session. Item 5, discussion and consideration of ordinance 2026-1. Do I hear a motion? An ordinance of the City Council of the City of Lacy Lakeview, Texas, canvassing returns and declaring results of the general election held on May 2nd, 2026 for the purpose of electing 3 city council members.
I move to approve ordinance 2026-1, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Lacy Lakeview, Texas, canvassing the terms of declaring results of the general election held on May 2nd, 2026 for the purpose of electing 3 city council members.
We have a motion. Do we hear a second?
I'll second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion?
We had 3,849 registered voters for this election. We had 151 total ballots cast, 280 cast votes, with Amy Gage getting 91 votes, Brenda Jameson getting 75, and Natalie Lucero getting 60.
Yes.
Mr. Hurst,
Yes.
Mr. Lednitzky,
Yes.
and Mr. Wilson.
Yes. Item 6, oath of office administered to the newly elected council members. That usually you.
All right, the three city council members elected them right here. All right, please raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully execute the duties of the office of council member for the city of Lacy Lakeview, for the state of Texas, and that to the best of your ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state? All right, we got two items for each of you to sign. Come over to the left. Ms. Gage.
Hey, Richard, if you'd come up here a minute. Richard, on behalf of the city of Lacy Lakeview, we'd like to present this to you for your 6 years of dedicated service as a council member to the city of Lacy Lakeview. Thank you. And I'm going to give you that right there, the council member, and that right there as well. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Item number 8, public comment. Oh, sorry, yes, there it is. Fold over, got it. Approval of the minutes from the city council meeting held on April 28th, 2026. Do I hear a motion?
I move to approve the minutes from the city council meeting held on April 28th, 2026.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comment? Questions? Laurie, please poll the council.
Ms. Lucero,
Yes.
Mr. Olvera,
Yes.
Ms. Jamison,
Yes.
Mr. Daniel,
Yes.
Mr. Hurst,
Yes.
Ms. Gage,
Yes.
and Mr. Wilson.
Yes. Item 8, public comment. First name on the list is Gail Tice. Please remember, everyone, your name and your address clearly into the microphone so that the people at home can hear.
Good evening. I wanted to call and to say today that our senior day last Wednesday was really good. We had a speaker come in from the McClendon County Public Health District, Carla Thompson, and she gave us a presentation on Nutrition 101. Everybody enjoyed it. It was very informative. I'm going to start having to try to come up with ideas of having some kind of speaker come in at least once a month. We did get one new person to come, so that was a good thing. Second of all, we will not be having a meeting for the seniors next Wednesday. That room was already taken before we changed the time from first and third Wednesdays. But there is one other thing that happened yet last week that I want to make recognition of. I belong to the Daughters Republic of Texas, and I am the executive secretary of that organization for our chapter here in Waco. And there was a snafu in communications, or whatever we're going to call it. We had a snafu that we needed a meeting place. I had talked to Calvin about this a few months ago, that if we had a problem, that maybe we could use the Lacy Lakeview Civic Center as a plan B. Well, it was a very short plan B, and I called Miss Christine, asked her if she could do it last Thursday. This is on Thursday. I called you for the next Thursday, wasn't it? And so she worked it out, was able to get me the room, and I said something about setting the room up for me. Well, they don't normally do that, but since I've been using it on Wednesday, she says, let me talk to them. And I want to recognize the three men that got it all together, because I also made it even worse because I forgot to tell her how many tables I needed until the day of the meeting. So I would like to present some gift cards to y'all to give to the three men that helped me put it up, and one for you, and you're putting out your extra work and making sure, and I appreciate that. We may be doing it in the future, but maybe we won't have such short notices. That was enough for 1 week, but thank you.
Next speaker is Ken Hodge.
Is this on?
For the circle meeting.
Okay. First of all, I don't really like public speaking, so I'm a little nervous. So just give me some grace, please.
Your address.
Your name and address.
Oh, name and address. Yes, my name's Ken Hodge, and I live at 212 Coventry in Hewitt, Texas. Last month, I came in here and spoke about maybe the lack of transparency with the data centers that are coming in, how we rely on you guys to protect us and do what's best for the community, how inefficient they really are, and how much resources they consume. There's a lot of the media out there now coming from the developers that are trying to marginalize the impact of data centers on the environment and the ecology, so that we feel comfortable, so we feel okay with those data centers coming in. So I kind of want to put some numbers to that today, because I'm an engineer, and so numbers mean a lot to me. And so I wanted to put some numbers in front of the public today to get an idea, so they have maybe a better grasp what that really means. There's over 400 proposed data centers proposed for the state of Texas. Those are new AI data centers. I want to be clear. I'm talking hyperscale data centers. On average, and this is my numbers, the average running through those 400 plus is about 750 megawatts per data center consumption. If 400 of those make it into production and they're 80% efficient, that's 240,000 megawatts of power demand. If you go to the ERCOT website today you'll see that demand on ERCOT was about 65,000 megawatts. So that's about 4 times the size of what was consumed, the power that was demanded today. 4 times. If you go to that ERCOT site, it's really good. It will actually show you how much capacity we have for solar, wind, nuclear, liquid natural gas, and so forth. So 65,000 megawatts, which would be 65 gigawatts, is how much we demanded today. If these data centers make it, we're talking 4 times that in the flip of a switch. So there cannot be an impact. There's a huge impact, and I think people need to understand what that really means to the environment. 1 megawatt requires about 75 gallons, and that's on the most efficient of closed cycle gas
10
turbines.
seconds. 10 seconds.
Oh, geez. 1 megawatt will produce enough power for about 750 to 1,000 homes. So you're going to look at Lacy Lakeview data center will use about 197 million gallons of liquid natural gas a year. That's phase 1 for 300 megawatts of power annually. You scale that up to 600 million a year.
Sorry, we might not have been aware, but we have a 3 minute.
Yeah, I'm aware. I just don't have a way to time it.
That's okay, sorry.
I can leave this with anybody who'd like to see the numbers.
Sure.
I have to talk to you afterwards.
Next speaker is Lori Hill. And again, 3 minutes, and please state your name and address for the microphone.
Lori Hill, 120 Shirley. Right now we have, in the cattle community, we have low herd size. We've got more foreigners over here with larger herds than our own American farmers. They're subsidized, of course. They always are. So we're eating foreign cattle while our cattle are being pushed out and pushed over for people to make money. Now I want to say one thing about this little city, this little town, Lacy Lakeview. The problem started when that man right over there became city manager. It started off with a hostile work environment. But he don't believe in anonymous letters signed anonymously. Well, I do, because I've worked in a hostile work environment. And it's much like after he got all the people that he didn't want out, or they quit, or whatever happened to them, those that I don't see around anymore, it's just one thing after another. As you can see, I'm disabled. I'm on oxygen quite a bit. They took away our curbside pickup on our brush. I call, they say, well, let's see, the wood chipper's not working. I bought that house in '83. What they consider an eyesore, because it's a mobile home, a 1970 mobile home over there in the residential area. It's an eyesore. You can look it up on the agenda back in, I think it was 2004. And everything he has done has been to make a buck. Not for us. He's not helping us. I remember when they used to pick up brush with a backhoe and a dump truck. There's a lot of older people that cannot come. They're either sick like me or they're just older. My neighbor lost his wife just this past month. These data centers, they are very high security risks. I don't guess it's people, the corporate power back during the revolution, those were rich men, and they spent it all to come here and fight to have the right to be free in our country. Our country, not their country.
Ma'am,
It's their country too.
ma'am, your time's up. Your time's up. Your 3 minutes is up.
Well, y'all don't want anything exposed, do you? That's the reason you signed those non-disclosure agreements. No transparency whatsoever. I see y'all just a waste of time, but I'm gonna tell you what, I will take this as far as I can up to the top.
Next speaker is Carme Kenworthy. Did I get the name right?
Yes,
Sorry if I got it wrong.
you got it right.
I should have timed that one better.
My name is Carme, 9902 North Highway 6, Crawl. I'm here with my daughter. I am no public speaker, so please be kind, but for my children, I will. I wanted to speak today because I have a lot of feelings about the proposed data center, but today I'll just use my time to focus on a few facts. Fact, data centers produce air pollution and decrease air quality. Emissions have been linked to cancer, cardiovascular disease, and respiratory health problems. Fact, data centers produce noise 24/7 and cause noise pollution, linked to sleep disorders, potential hearing loss, and other various neurological impacts. Fact, data centers run hot. They can increase surrounding temperatures by more than 16 degrees for up to a 6-mile radius, modifying the air, the land, and the living beings on it. Fact, data centers utilize immense amounts of water. Even when recycled wastewater is used, this only supplements some of the need. To imply it is ever a fully closed loop system is misleading at best. Fact, as of January this year, the UN announced that our water consumption, which was at a water crisis level, has been increased to water bankruptcy. This means our water consumption already exceeds replenishment rates in general, without the huge push for data centers. Fact, data centers are continually linked to water contamination to include treatment chemicals, PFAs, which are forever chemicals, and nitrate pollution. So not only are citizens and ecosystems stuck with less water, they're stuck with tainted water. They're expected to use this to cook with, to wash their clothes, their dishes, and their children, and they're stuck with the lasting related health ramifications. Fact, data centers have huge electricity demands, driving up the cost of residential energy prices and putting a strain on the electrical grid. Here's a stat: in states with a high concentration of data centers like Virginia, electricity prices have increased by up to 267% over the last 5 years. Fact, the spike in income and potential stimulation to our local economy will only be temporary, a large portion of that hinging on if local contractors agree to build. In short, saying yes to this data center would be signing up the people and ecosystems of Elmont to be a host community to a parasitic center that will draw on them and the resources of Waco far beyond its service. Fact, you have salaries funded by local taxes. You are meant to represent the people that elect you. These are things that surely you have all heard before. With all of these facts in mind, I plead that you remember that you have the honor and the responsibility of being public servants. You have a duty to collaborate with your constituents and ethically steward over populations bigger than you. Your decisions will impact generations that will be here long after you're gone. Please strive to leave things better than you found them, and if you can't, please leave them alone. Thank you.
Next speaker is Carla Garcia.
The name is Carla Garcia. I live at 2789 Ross Road, Elmont, Ross. First, I would like to congratulate the candidates who won the Lacy Lakeview City Council election. Heartfelt congratulations to Amy Gage, Brenda Jameson, and Natalie Lucero. I think it's important to note that the citizens of Lacy Lakeview voted for people who are open to really studying the data center issue and what it will mean for them and for the surrounding area. When we have posed questions about the many issues concerning the data center, many of us have heard we are pursuing due diligence. Does that due diligence include touring existing data centers? Does it include visiting the one in Laguna Park that is under construction? Does it include driving out to the proposed Infrakey construction site? Does it include looking at all the data online regarding all the negative issues with the data centers? Our position all along has been that if all these data centers are necessary, they should not be located in a neighborhood. Come out to our neighborhood. Look at the large number of homes that will be impacted. Ask yourself if you would vote for this data center if you lived in any of those homes. Unfortunately, we don't get a vote. That is inherently wrong. If the city of Lacy Lakeview wants a data center, and is okay with putting it in a neighborhood, in people's front and backyards, then the city needs to put it in their own city. Convince their citizens it's a good idea and let them vote on it. The citizens in the latest election spoke volumes with their votes. The incumbent who supported the data center lost to the newcomer 2-1. The citizens are speaking loudly to the city council. Please listen to their voices and to your conscience. Thank you for your time.
And last, Mark Dawson.
Well, I'm back by unpopular demand. I'm Mark Dawson. I'm 1945 Fort Graham Road in Ross, Texas. Let me say that again. I am from Ross, Texas. And I think it's about time something is said to the city council that has not been said. And that is that we are here as non-citizens of Lacy Lakeview by their courtesy and their largesse. I'd just like you to know I appreciate that. Thank you for hearing us. I believe that you honestly and genuinely consider our input. I've actually gotten to where I kind of like some of you, even though we're on opposing sides of the net. I've seen you now over the past 5 months extend the courtesy of meeting with several of us on more than one occasion, taking your private time to do so. And I find that very worthy. So thank you.
Next item is the mayor's report. I will have nothing tonight. Item 10 is the council members' input.
I do.
Yes, ma'am.
First, I want to thank everyone who went to the polls. It doesn't matter whether you voted for me, you made your choice, you made your voice heard. Thank you. We need more participation to do that. Number one, Lacy Lakeview Volunteer Fire Department has a fundraiser this coming Saturday, the 16th. It's from 10:30 to 1:30 or until they run out of burgers, chips, and drinks. Cost is $10. Be over by the fire department. Drive through, they'll bring it to you if you request. Second thing is Waco is having a household hazardous waste collection day. It is also Saturday from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. It's free. However, they request that you go online to waco-texas.com and register. If you do that, it puts you in the fast lane so you get in and out much quicker. The city of Lacy Lakeview, Calvin, correct me if I'm wrong, we have 17 slots.
I believe that's correct, that we have paid for.
Right. We have paid for participation for 17 slots for the citizens of Lacy Lakeview. Call the city hall and claim your spot. That way it costs nothing. If you do not pre-register with the Waco, you'll need to bring a current utility bill as well as a photo ID.
Photo ID?
How onerous. Anyone else?
Yeah, so just wanted to extend the same thing to everyone as well. So recently I was granted the opportunity to speak in front of a mayoral panel, and Ms. Finninger is not here this evening, but there were some questions tossed back and forth, and I remember having a conversation with her husband, and this is the same thing I want to extend to everybody there. We discussed how much AI is used nowadays, right? It's literally everybody's using it for everything. And I made the comment, as a realtor, I mean, if you don't use it, you fall behind. But I also extended the challenge. I was like, okay, well, you guys are really, really complaining about the data centers, but what's ended up happening is you've created a group that now posts link after link after link after video after video after video of more data consumption. Now, when I had this conversation with Mr. Finnegar, I'm proud to say that he actually, I have not seen him use an AI-generated image. I have not seen him use anything since then. Just something to kick around. Something to kick around. There's some speeches that are made with ChatGPT. We all know, we see, and it's okay. We've grown used to these technologies, and I'm not knocking you for it, but don't knock us for it for something we aren't even deciding on. That purchase was unincorporated property, which means you don't have a decision. We don't have a decision on what happens on that property. If you know what that means, nobody. Excuse me. Nobody has that. And so I just wanted to say that for me, and then just wanted to correct one fact, ma'am, in the back. We don't get paid. We don't receive a penny. So this is all volunteer time. So.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. So, but apart from that, thank you all, Mr. Dawson, as always. Appreciate you, man. You're just awesome. Great to always speak with. And thank you. Thank you.
All right. Meeting is adjourned. Yep, sorry. Item 11, I'm trying to get out of here. Discussion and consideration of action to cancel the second regularly scheduled council meeting for May 2026. Do I hear a motion?
I move to approve the action to cancel the second regularly scheduled council meeting for May 2026.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, please poll the council.
Ms. Jamison,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Ms. Lucero,
Yes.
Mr. Wilson,
Yes?
Ms. Gage,
Yes.
Mr. Hurst,
Yes.
and Mr. Daniel.
Yes.
Item 12, now we're adjourned.